Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all ready for the karaoke. This is me, Elliot Ambers, in my original Vroid. Get this shit the fuck, get none of this. All right, we didn't need to see that for any longer than we had to. That was disgusting to look at. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Voyager, Nezu, Siren, Bodega, Cecil, Magic, Kenji, Shanaha, and Lucianus. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. It's good to see everyone. It's good to see you guys all stopping by for this little karaoke. Don't be so mean to the first Vroid. You know, you gotta feel a little bit of something in your heart, you know? He was the first one I made. I made him, like, on a whim one August day, and I was like, now. And then, like, Kenji suggested, you have a Vroid. I could touch that up. He has a charm, yeah. He has that, like, default Vroid charm. But today is a day where we're gonna celebrate this new 3D Vroid. And we're not gonna do it yet. We're not gonna just bring him in just yet. We're gonna give some people time to filter in. We're gonna start with some songs first before we just jump out the gates guns blazing with the real Vroid. So I hope you guys are ready for that. I'm not gonna say when I'm gonna reveal it. You're just gonna see it, and you're gonna be like, "Wow, a new 3D Vroid!" But let's start this. Let's start. Look at those physics. The capes. Yeah, it looks a lot smoother when you can see my full body. You never really get to see like the full cloak motion. But we're gonna start with a song. This song isn't a very popular song, but it's a song from a band that I'm very fond of. I have like a mix of like pretty popular songs and songs that like are from like people that I really only listen to or not a lot of people listen to. But I think the song's real hype. This is from a British band called The Struts. I'm a big fan of The Struts. Have been since their first album. But this first song is Fire Part 1. And we're going to turn on that reverb. Reverb on. Echo, echo, echo. And I think Shanahan noticed, but we have new glow stick emotes for me. Done by Bodega Rat. Big thanks to Bodega, by the way. Shoutouts to Bodega Rat, actually. S-O Bodega Rat. For making those awesome emotes. So, without much further ado, we're gonna get started with the singing. Young love living fast, glitter shines through crystal glass, looking like we just fell down right from the sky. Ooh, two wheels on the track, till the end, then hell and back. Run your fingers through the winds like you can fly. Oh, screaming, roaring engines bleeding. We're on fire, burning desire, running through the wire. Young and dangerous, nothing can change us. Can't hold back the fire. Running wild, fire. Running wild like fire. Running wild like fire. Heaven's in your eyes, like an angel in disguise. Hold on tight and spread your wings into the night. Ooh, see the road melt right to the core. Ride the lightning right into the storm. Blazing edge of the world, fearless, where no one can hear us. We're on fire, burning desire, running through the wire. Young and dangerous, nothing can change us. Can't hold back the fire. Running wild, fire. running wild like fire, fire, running wild like fire. Karaoke and new model. What's up, everyone? Good to see you, Kaji and Rosebell and Grr, my cookie. We're on fire, burning desire, running through the wire. Young and dangerous, nothing can change us. Can't hold back the fire. Fire, running wild. Fire, fire, running wild like fire, fire, running wild like fire. And that is the Struts, a really cool British, a glam rock band from Britain. They got some really good tracks. That's the kind of music that you like, that kind of rock and roll music. I'd heavily recommend. Thank you, everyone, for the pot cheese, and I'm glad those glow sticks are getting some immediate use. Oh, those look so great. The next song, I think, is a pretty familiar classic. I think everyone's going to be pretty familiar with this next one. I don't think this should come as any surprise, and I'm not even going to write it. You know it. The internet knows this game. Everyone knows this game. Like Persona 5 that much. Oh wait, actually, before I do this, one second. I just realized I had some settings messed up. Sorry. Give me 1 second. Sorry for stopping it midway through. Astra, welcome. Persona 5 is the first game of the Persona series. Of course, like how Fallout's the first game of the Fallout series, you know? Alright. Here we go now. Here we go, for real this time. What? Buffering? You tried to run me through, hold on. Think again, don't you know what you're starting? But you sure ain't got a clue how bad this'll go, don't you know my art of war. And as you look to the horizon, not a cloud, but then stormy weather's got you cold. Seems like it crept up out of nowhere, all around, just not quite what you foretold. You'll never see it coming. You'll see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done in by the time it's hit you, your last surprise. Ooh, 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 ooh. You think you got your game planned out to a T, yet I'm 2 steps ahead, yeah. So, you step into my way, stand down. It's a trap, 1 more step, and you're dead. Yeah, you're dead. Why, just a picosecond ago, clear blue skies, but now lightning struck your last resolve. It's like an accident that no one hears your cries as your last strength seems to dissolve. You'll never see it coming. You'll see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done in by the time it's hit you, your last surprise. I'm coming for you. My game's always so fast, so fine. You're spun in by the net you didn't catch it in time. Ooh, 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 ooh. Better think about your game. Are you sure the next move's the right one for you? Are you sure you won't get outmaneuvered again and again, my friend? You'll never see it coming. You'll see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done in. By the time it's hit you, your last surprise, I'm coming for you. My game's always so fast, so fine. You're spun in. By the net you didn't catch it in time. Ooh, 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 I'm so glad that the transition went off pretty well. But here it is, everyone. Here it is. Here is the new Vroid done by Kenji. He did an incredible job with it. I'm so happy with how this came out. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for cheering me on. Look at this. Before we go on to the next song, Kenji did just such a great job. I want to shout out Kenji. Golden Kenji. His artwork is fantastic. The way he took the model, the way he took my Vroid and turned it into this is just incredible. Like, look at this. He asked me if there was an art style that I wanted it to be based off of, and I said that I really would have liked it if he could copy Hidari's art style, the person who did the art for Fire Emblem Shadows of Valentia. And you can really see like the texturing on my face. Look at that. It's got that same cloudy texture. And actually that texture's like all over the outfit now. You can see all of it. Look at that. Even just like this booth, like the outfit that I bought, just the textures add so much to it. It's so awesome. I'm so happy with this. Thank you again, Kenji, so much for doing this. Like, it was like literally less than a week. I commissioned him and then he just did it. You could plant yourself in Atelier Aisha. Yeah. Hidari, I think, did the art for Atelier Aisha, I believe, as well. So yeah, it just fits in. It's just so good, right? And GNX, welcome as well. I don't know if I greeted you as well, but it's just, I'm so happy with that. The close-up, right? I think Kenji made me like a couple of promo images and stuff, but like, it looks just like out of like the status screen. Like, let me just get this this microphone out of the way. Let me, where did I put that whole thing? Why can't I, oh, here's the microphone. Look at that. I have smart blinking on, I can't wink. But then we have like funny expressions, and I didn't realize that there were hotkeys for this. Like, I just have gone around using a Vroid for this long and just, you know, I didn't never use these buttons. Bad Ellie. Happy. Wouldn't look out of place in the stats. Absolutely. I am so excited to just like play around with the there was like a Vroid poser that I was shown, I think, by Kenji, and I'm so excited to play around with that and make like goofy pictures and stuff. No more MS Paint monocle. Yeah, the monocle, that was a work of art. But here we are. Here we are, new 3D, and a hell of a lot more songs to go through. I have planned at least what is it, 20 songs for today? And what was that? The second one, we got Last Surprise by Shoji Meguro. And you know, we'll step back away from the realm of weeaboory. Excuse me. And the next song is gonna be an oldie but a goodie. Let's just put his name here. I feel a very nice connection to this song. It's a very nice classic song, I think from the 80s. Give us some fan service. I would wink at you, but I cannot. Oh, thank you for reminding me to sip. It really is an evolution, Lucianus. All right, let's turn back on the reverb. and go to a very classic song. There we go. You must disappear to just to play some music. But you have a good time. I won't drown you just yet. I'll be waiting for that magic. Moro, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you enjoy this next song that we're about to do in karaoke. Thank you for stopping by. And Flavio, welcome, welcome. Boomer, get the hell out of here. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, son, can you play me a memory? Oh, I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. La 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 diddy da, la la diddy da da dum. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. It is kind of a nostalgic sounding song, isn't it? Even the fact that it is an old song itself, it just has that, like, that twang of nostalgia. Now John at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke or to light up your smoke, but there's some place that he'd rather be. He says, Bill, I believe this is killing me, as the smile ran away from his face. Well, I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Oh, la da da diddy da, la da diddy da da da. Now Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife, and he's talking with Davy, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing politics as the businessmen slowly get stoned. Yes, they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. It's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday, and the manager gives me a smile, 'cause he knows that it's me they've been coming to see. Forget about life for a while. And the piano sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer. And they sit at the bar and put bread in my jar and say, man, what are you doing here? Oh, la 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 dee da, la da da dee da da song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. Hi song. Every time I practice songs, I always like practice them like the octave I think I'm gonna sing them in, and then karaoke comes around and I'm like, you know what? Going whole ham singing up one more octave higher than I practiced it. We're good. We're good. We're just gonna go say fuck it. Thank you everyone. Thank you for the pachis. This next song I do have to do a little bit of editing for. Give me a moment. I have to do a little bit of Googling because I don't have this properly set up and I don't have an actual karaoke for this file. So I have to open my own. But this song was like a little bit inspiring to me when I first heard it. I've never seen the anime that it came from, but I heard it sang by another VTuber during one of her karaokes. It was her first karaoke now that I think of it. And thank you. I'm glad you thought it was beautiful. It's a song that like just has a lot of emotion behind it, you know? You think about why it is that we do the things we were. We think about the people who inspired us, and the people like really push us to do the things that we want to do. So this next song, the Japanese song, the first Japanese song of the karaoke. And this song, the name of this song is Reason by Reona. Let's add that to the list. I actually don't know how to... Has the funny, you know, you see the English word, but you do funny things to it. Reona. Let me just raise my volume here a little bit. And this next song is titled, again... Why'd I hit record? 星さえもない夜に浮かぶ花火のように眩しく美しく荒れたらそう願う名もなきあらばな身は青いままに枯れてくだけ何も変わらない過去に呼吸も告げないのに心臓はまだ動いているみたいだ溺れて沈んだ今日をずるい上げた腕ここに生きるリーズンそれはあなたでした何度も迷ってさまよってやっと出会って You're the only one I believe in そこにあなたがいたただそれだけで命は輝くからエンドロール待たずに席を立つラストシーンはきっとたがかしてるとなのに飾らない日々を彩るセリフと不器用に書き足してくシナリオいつしか願ってしまった終わらせないできっと魔法地上に降りたオーロラ咲き誇った砂漠の花どんな言葉も足ないなあなたを表すのはそれでもね届くまで伝えたいよ太陽Takodachis, you sure got a nice Oshi. 傷をつかったこと、目をそらしていたこと、こぼれた静か器に戻らないこと、消えたくなったこと、それも叶わないこと、そのすべてに意味をくれた。ここに生きるリーズン、それはあなたでした。何度も迷ってさまよってやっと出会って、You're the only one I believe in、 そしてあなたがいる。ただそれだけで命は輝くから、ただそれだけで命は輝くから。 For a reason I just figured out the reason. La 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 la. But yeah, that song, Reason, was actually sung by Ninomai Inanis during her first karaoke. That was so good. I can't stick around. Thank you for stopping by, French Vanilla Dreams. Thank you. Good to see you, Toru, as well. Thank you. Alright, I hope I don't mess this up as I'm messing around with some settings, but we are gonna get to our next song. Thank you. Right, let me just make sure I have this set up properly. Don't want to mess this up. I have some things, plans, that might go well or not well. I think it's this one. Alright, hopefully this works properly when I try to meme really hard here. I think it's the next song. No, it's not the next song. A couple songs later, we're gonna have another goofy meme. A little bit of a spoiler, I guess, but you know, it wouldn't be a karaoke that I do without me throwing in some weird stuff in there. This next song, though, is a song I've done in karaoke a couple times. There are a couple songs in this set list that I have sang in the past. I looked at my past set list and thought about what songs do I really like, and this is the first of those songs. I think I sang this twice already, actually. It's just such a happy feeling song for such a sad feeling guy. Kind of a bit of a karaoke staple for people who listen to a lot of Japanese music, I guess. 君とのラブストーリー、それは予想通り、いざ始まれば一人芝居ら、ずっとそばにいたって結局ただの観客だ、感情もない I'm sorry、 それはいつも通り、慣れてしまえば悪くはないけど、君とのロマンスは人生柄、続きはしないことを知った。もっと違う設定で、もっと違う関係で出会える世界線選べたらよかった。もっと違う性格で、もっと違う価値観で愛を伝えられたらいいな、そう願っても無駄だから。 Goodbye 君の運命の人は僕じゃない、辛いけど否めない、でも離らけたいのさ、その髪に触れただけで痛い、いやいやでも甘いな、いやいや Goodbye、 それじゃ僕にとって君は何、 答えはわからない、わかりたくもないのさ。たった一つ確かなことがあるとするのならば、君は綺麗だ。誰かが偉そうに語る恋愛の論理、何一つとしてピンとこなくて、飛行機の窓から見下した知らない街の夜景みたいだ。もっと違う設定で、もっと違う関係で出会える世界線選べたらよかった。至って優柔な心で叶った恋は締めて、好きだとか無責任に言えたらいいな。そう願っても虚しいのさ。And goodbye 繋いだ手の向こうにエンドライン引き伸ばすたびにうずき出す未来には君はいない。その事実に暗いやいやいやまいやいやい Goodbye. Oh wait, I think I messed up the line there. We carry on regardless. And goodbye 君の運命の人の僕じゃない。辛いけど否めない。でも離れがたいのさ。その髪に触れただけで痛いやいやでも甘いないやいや Goodbye それじゃ僕にとって君は何。答えはわからない、わかりたくもないのさ。たった一つ確かなことがあるとするのならば、君は綺麗だ。それもこれもロマンスの定め、悪くないよな。永遠も約束もいけれどとても綺麗だ。And you know what? We're gonna let that outro play out, and we're just gonna follow it right into the next song, right into the next one. I think this next song's gonna be a hit. I think this next one, people are gonna see instantly and be like, "Huh." We'd run, wait, right through those nights. I'll never find my way back to you. Inside this labyrinth of lights there was madness in the meaning, never laughless. We were screaming at the top of our lungs to the numbness. This city never died. I'll fly, no proof. Those heights, I'll never find another chance to say, hey, thanks for saving my life. It was hopeless, it was stinging, running roadless. We were singing at the top of our lungs to the numbness. This city never died. What was the root of it all? I couldn't say. Used to jump and then fall, rugged and cliched. Shrug it off without complaint, not a sound. No use in trying to find friends, cause in the end nobody sticks around. It's when you shoved yourself into a crowded place that you turned around and found yourself in love in outer space. Cue the reckless nights, no strings, laughing at our own dreams. Just what the hell was so fun? Bark up the wrong tree, stumble used to fall in great heights amidst a concrete jungle, singing cause it felt right. We mix the ennui and troubles, rhyming art is content. And though it's history, I can't forget the time that we spent convinced that this can mean another and exists between real and pretend. A twisted altered fiction where I missed my chance to notice and disappearing into the mist. It never happened is the me that I could never befriend. I let it go, fade in, fade out this crazy dream without a direction, floating aimlessly. There's nothing left back there for me. Breathe in, but it won't stop the rain from we'd run right through those nights. I'll never find my way back to you. Inside this labyrinth of lights there was madness in the meaning, never laughless. We were screaming at the top of our lungs to the numbness. This city never died, but was there ever a soul inside? Chasing fireflies between the soaring high rises, left a trail behind to find it, wasted time of our lives. Silent singer, overworked and underpaid, thinks an office is a coffin until office where you're laid. Yet a thought persistent optimist who ought to be afraid saw the nothing wrong in writing songs behind the lonely shade. Is the world a sadder place without the words that you conveyed? When the ladder fell and shattered every bar that we had played, does it matter in the end? The sound diminished and decayed, and your friends grew tired of fantasy. You're wishing they had stayed. You don't get to say I miss you. You watch your heroes fade to the rear view mirror of the villain you portrayed. Stop the pity party, listen. You don't get to be dismayed. You don't get to be emotional. Feel blessed you got it made. These are the best of years of life because you chose to make a trade. Recollect the days you hoped and you prayed for this. What is there to miss? Fade in, fade out this hazy dream without a direction, roaming aimlessly. There's nothing left back there for me. Pretend it's the end of a made-up story. Fly, no proof. Those heights, I'll never find another chance to say, hey, thanks for saving my life. I was hopeless, it was stinging, driving roadless. We were singing at the top of our lungs to the numbness. This city never died. I'll say goodbye to the soul inside. There was romance in our self-hate. We've got no chance in this light maze, but let's hold hands through the night haze. We'll run so fast till the school chime, till the train runs. We know it's time, we're the sane ones, waking up now to the real life. Let me daydream till the next night. I'll keep waiting. I'll keep waiting for you. Waking up now to my real life. Let me daydream till the next flight. Drowning so long, I got older. Now the crowd's gone. Is it over? Is it over? Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the patches from the last song and for this song. Thank you. And good to see you, Shining Scion. And welcome by. Nice seeing you as well. Nice, I don't think I greeted you at the start of that last one. Thank you for stopping by. And thank you, Valraven, for stopping by as well. Thank you, everyone, for the patches. Those two songs back to back were had Pretender, and then we had End of a Life. So we'll just put those there. And continue on with some classic, I think it's emo music from back then. Like how the new, yeah, right? Kenji did such a great job with this model and the textures too. Like the model itself, like the body, I think he changed the body as well, but like the textures of the clothing are just, he just made the original model look so much better by just like applying like what he did for like the texture, the way it like the model and like the stuff on it looks. It just looks so nice. This next song, kind of a meme song, kind of a joke song, but I'm sure many of you who grew up in the mid-2000s know this classic. I was inspired while I was watching Kenji do the modeling for this a week or two back. This is some emo music here. It really does look so good. I hope you like whiny emo music. Hello there, the angel from my nightmare, the shadow in the background of the morgue, the unsuspecting victim of darkness in the valley. We can live like Jack and Sally if we want, where you can always find me. We'll have Halloween on Christmas, and in the night we'll wish this never ends. We'll wish this never ends. And that's my emote. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. I miss you. I hope your stream went well. I miss you. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep, I cannot dream tonight. I need somebody and always. This sick, strange darkness comes creeping on, so haunting every time. And as I stared, I counted the webs from all the spiders, catching things and eating their insides, like indecision to call you and hear your voice of treason. Will you come home and stop this pain tonight? Don't waste your time on me, you're already the voice inside my head. Don't waste your time on me, you're already the voice inside my head. I miss you. I can't believe you. It sounds like Kermit. I'm glad it sounds that cursed. Your time on me, you're already the voice inside my head. I miss you, don't waste your time on me, you're already the voice inside my head. I miss you, don't waste your time on me, you're already the voice inside my head. I miss you, don't waste your time on me, you're already the voice inside my head. I miss you. Alright, the song, I really just wanted to do that critical shout, the critical emo shout, as I'll call it. I'm glad that went over well too. I spent a little bit of time like mulling over what kind of funny, goofy effects I could do with the Vroid. Because obviously with the Vroid, you have like a lot of posing options, and you have like a lot of different faces you can make. A lot more freedom than Live 2D. Goofy? What? Oh, the voice. But yeah, so I'm excited to like play around with that some more. I just, like if you were wondering why on Twitter I made the, that post about if I had crit quotes, what would they be? And I think the one that I saw multiple people say was Poggers! I do have to fix the video up because it does black out at the end, and I need to fix that one. But that's gonna be a new redeem, calling me to say a critical line. Or there was time for a pop quiz. And I could have like the shorter, like the Persona 5 one, which for those of you who missed that one, which that one also looks really cool. No, that is not what I want. That's the wrong one. That's the bootleg one that I made. I also made this one here. And we could do it for shorter ones, like Persona! Messing around with those effects is gonna be fun, like just green screening myself into things. But without further ado, the next song is actually a song that came out a couple of weeks ago. Or not weeks ago. Did anyone clip the emo song cut in? I clipped myself, so if it doesn't get clipped then, it'll get clipped later, at the very least. I'm glad the cut-ins I'm glad the cut-ins are going over well. It's really fun to mess around with. Thank you, Kendry. Oh, wonderful. This one, kind of a different kind of whiny sad song. I feel like it's kind of mean to call this one whiny. I think it's more just like sorrowful. So this song came out I think a few days ago, actually, maybe last week. And I just really like how the song sounds. I don't think I can personally relate to the song because it's one of those songs that they write and it's like hyper specific. So we're gonna sing it just because I like the song and I like the singer a lot, which is kind of just how it goes. So this was "I Miss You." Let me just add that to the set list, song list, so everyone can see what they missed and be like, "Curses! If only I was here 5 songs earlier." This next song is, let's see, Montgomery. No, I spoiled it by saying the name. So the next song, this is Ricky Montgomery. I just love all his music, so you're just gonna get this from me. A very sad song, so we should go like this. Tuesday in the morning, I walk outside to a police car pulling up to my yard. Goodbye, dear stepfather. I punch my fist right through the wall. Now that it's over, I don't know how to feel moving to California, where I won't have to deal. So what you think? Do you think it would make you sad? What you think? Do you think it would make you sorry? Well, I'm sorry. I wouldn't want to make you sorry. For me. Wednesday in the morning, I walk downstairs to the sound of my mother and my sister crying, chain smoking cigarettes, foot to the floor of my car as I go to confront you. Now that it's over, I don't know how to feel moving to California, where I won't have to deal. So what you think? Do you think it would make you sad? What you think? Do you think it would make you sorry? Well, I'm sorry. I wouldn't want to make you sorry. I'm sorry. I wouldn't want to make you sorry. For me. Oh. For me. Like a sad song, and I love the vibe too, but it's one of those things that it's like, oh, Nos Nitro, thank you for following, thank you for the follow. As you can see, I actually have this new alert notification. Good evening, good evening. Let me also shout out Seer. Seer's been working really hard. Seer's been just doing so much work for me. I'm so appreciative of it, and his art is just so fantastic. So let me give Seer a shout out, because his artwork is just fantastic. It's just so wonderful. The alert and like that art that he made of me the other day, the painting, it's just so great. So give them a follow, give him a follow, and just Seer's art is incredible. Well, thank you for stopping by, Astra. I'm glad you were able to stop by even for a little bit. The VOD will always be up, and I'm pretty sure I've usually been pretty safe from VOD meeting, knock on wood. I should probably hit record now, actually, to at least record the second half. This next song, I sang a bit ago, and it's got such a fun sound. I have not heard many other songs from this artist, but they're apparently a very famous Japanese singer. And let's just go back to this expression here. Thank you. I'm glad that you think. I'm glad that you love me, Seer. Thank you for cheering me on, and thank you everyone else for the pachis. This next song is by an artist named Shina Ringo, and the song name is Marunouchi Sadistic. I sang this a couple of months ago, and it's very upbeat, and it's got like a cool vibe, you know, like a cool sound. Like this girl, like you'd see her like sitting in a bar, and you'd be like, "Whoa, I can't approach her. She looks too cool." Also, approaching people unsolicited is kind of weird and creepy, but like she looks so cool. That's the kind of vibe I get. Whoop. 星は二車が平行線で東京は愛せど何もない利権62をちょうだい19万も持ってないお茶の水馬車の匂いで飛んじゃって大変さ毎晩絶頂に達しているだけラット一つを商売道具にしているさそしたらベンチが肺に移ってトリップYou did in fact hear that. 最近は銀座で警官ごっこ国境は越えても乗車必須領収書書いてちょうだい税理士なんてついていない後楽園将来そうになって結婚してほしい毎晩寝具で遊戯するだけピザ屋の彼女になってみたいそしたらベンチや多少グレッチデブって青缶で煮てちょうだい終電で帰るってば池袋馬車の匂いで飛んじゃって大変さ毎晩絶頂に達しているだけラット一つを商売道具にしているさそしたらベンチが肺に移ってトリップ将来そうになって結婚してほしい毎晩寝具で遊戯するだけピザ屋の彼女になってみたいそしたらベンチが多少クレジデブってThank you, Akio. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing again for Prime. Thank you for the 3 months. I really appreciate it. And good to see you here too, Atropa. That song is the closest you'll ever get to hearing me roll an R ever. I can't roll my R's at all. It's so hard. I just have like... It sounds so gross. That was Marunouchi Sadistic by Ringo Shina. This next one, I always say this every karaoke, I sing a song from this band because I have brainworms, and I just love this band's entire discography. And thank you for reminding me to stretch myself. Ooh, that was a good back crack. Thank you for the pot cheese. And that band that I always sing a song from every karaoke, whether it be in English or subbed, or whether it be subbed in English or their Japanese writing, I always sing a song from Yorushika at least once, and this time it's going to be in English. Akio, we'll try. I forgot to take a sip. Thank you. My throat's still feeling pretty good, and we're only like a little bit under halfway through, I think. And this is song 10. So, I'll learn how to roll my R's one day, and you can help me with that, Akio. So, I just like the passion in Yorushika's song, and I hope I could sound as passionate as Sui does. This is Thought Crime. It's a very angry song, so I'm gonna put on my angry face. Somebody like yourself, true and kind, would never understand this aching heart of mine. Cursing other people, yes, that's what I do best, and so I write songs to pass the time. I've always dreamed of being on TV to hear the audience lovingly praise me. For now, I'll make this knife as sharp as can be. Whoa! Hear the crash of glass being pounded at, the tearing noise of a sheet of paper torn to shreds, and the setting sun after goodbye you said is just so lovely. Even that much is plain to see, the birds cry out their song in the sunset. This empty ache I feel starts to sing a swan song too, and yet you linger still in the shadows, standing on your toes, sky a flaming red hue. Slipping off my tongue was my goodbye to you. I want it to be seen, I wanna love. Are these the dreams that people talk about? Just another beggar begging for it to be. I'm lazy, hurry and satisfy me. Somebody like yourself wouldn't get this ugly jealousy that simmers in my chest, always looking for an opportunity to hit and to strike them back. Hear the crash of glass bottles striking lamps, the blaring noise a guitar makes as it's being slammed. Those regrets with no way to make amends, though it's lovely, just the thought, see. Even that much is plain to see, the words relentless beat down on me. The words remember creeps into my September heart, and in the spring, the mist in the mountains rises in the sky. Summer follows behind, caressing both my cheeks as the breeze passes by. Somebody like yourself, true and kind, would never understand this aching heart of mine. I'm no good at living, but I don't want to die, and so I write songs to pass the time. I feel it every day, the words, the hate, the sheer disgust of everybody as they look my way. It's why I only write songs that hurt other people now. And songs without a soul like the one that you're hearing now. I wanna drink your words down completely. I use my hands to hold them, nowhere to put them, and one day my drought will no doubt diminish, but until it does, waiting here until then. The birds cry out their song in the sunset. I beg this empty ache to turn itself into a tune and say goodbye to you in the sunset, waiting for the night to come drown me in blue. Slipping off my tongues is my goodbye to you. Welcome, Cadenza, welcome. I'm glad you think it's a good model. Kenji really did a great job on this. The textures. Let's give it another close-up. For everyone else who came a little bit later, let's just... Like, you really see it. Oh, no, you get spoiled on the next song. Uh-oh. But... Hello. Look at that. Let me take this microphone out of the way. Look at that. Like, the hair textures are, like... I like how matte it looks compared to, like, how shiny the default textures were. And, like, the textures on my face, like, if you look closely, like, you can see it's got, like, a cloudy look, which is very similar to the Shadows of Valencia design, which is what the art style that Kenji was basing this off of. And that texture is actually all on the model. Like, you can, if I zoom in a little bit, you can sort of see that, like, it's kind of like not just a flat color, but rather textured. Got shoes. Got the, what are those? Look at that. This is what we call Elliot Ambers' Zettai Ryoiki. It seems like I got a... Right! It has like that kind of watercolor style that Hidari is known for. So I'm like really happy that Kenji just... Not only like speedily did it, but he speedily did it and like just did a fantastic job on it. And yeah, I'm just gonna shout him out again. Shout outs to Golden Kenji. My socks. The absolute territory. Alright, the next song. Honestly, big ups to Kenji. Fast work and incredible work. This next song is, if you're either a boomer or you're on TikTok somewhat terminally, I'm sure you'll recognize this song. I've never heard of this band until, it became a sound on TikTok. I don't even use TikTok, but, Wisteria does. So I know it from her. And it's a very, very depressed and manic sounding song. So without further ado, this is The Mountain Goats. A very nihilistic song, like a fuck everything in the world kind of song. I hope that our few remaining friends give up on trying to save us. I hope we come up with a failsafe pot to piss off the dumb few that forgave us. And I hope the fences we mended fall down beneath our own weight. And I hope that we hang on past the last exit. I hope it's already too late. And I hope the junkyard a few blocks from here someday burns down. And I hope the rising black smoke carries me far away, and I never come back to this town again. In my life, I hope I lie and tell everyone you were a good wife, and I hope you die. I hope we both die. The song you really just want to scream in. I hope I cut myself shaving tomorrow. I hope it bleeds all day long. Our friends say it's darkest before the sun rises. We're pretty sure they're all wrong. I hope it stays dark forever. I hope the worst isn't over. And I hope you blink before I do. And I hope I never get sober. And I hope when you think of me years down the line, you can't find one good thing to say. And I'd hope that if I'd found the strength to walk out, you'd say the hell out of my way. I am drowning. There is no sign of land. You are coming down with me, hand in unlovable hand. And I hope you die. I hope we both die. That's actually all the vocals in the song. The song does fuck. The song's filled with pure anger and rage. Just like, I'm done with life right now. I'm dying and we're all dying. Which is funny because the next song that I have in the list here, a stark contrast. Let me just put these all here. This next song was actually a very important song to Wisteria and I. I think I sang this once during a ukulele karaoke. And I'm glad you think my set list is impeccable, Cadenza. This song is a song that we both really liked, and a song that we said we wanted to get engaged to the song or married to the song. And when she proposed to me, this was in fact playing. This song came out, I think, in the 2010s by the Goo Goo Dolls. It's a very stark contrast to No Children. Wait, is this? Oh god, it doesn't. I was waiting for lyrics to pop up, but I just have an instrumental track without lyrics. That's so funny. It felt like one of those mashups that people make of video game songs, or those high quality rips where it just plays the same loop over and over again, and you don't realize when you're supposed to come in. We'll start that again. And welcome, Bode Magic. Good to see you as well. Thank you, thank you. I'll be kind if you'll be faithful. You be sweet and I'll be grateful. Cover me with kisses, dear. Lighten up the atmosphere. Keep me warm inside our bed. I got dreams of you all through my head. Fortune teller said I'd be free, and that's the day you came to me. Ooh, came to me. Come to me, my sweetest friend. Can you feel my heart again? I'll take you back where you belong, and this'll be our favorite song. Come to me with secrets bare. I love you more, so don't be scared. And when we're old and near the end, we'll go home and start again. I caught you burning photographs like that could save you from the past. History is like gravity, it holds you down away from me. You and me, we both got sins, and I don't care about where you've been. Don't be sad and don't explain, this is where we start again. Start again. Come to me, my sweetest friend. Can you feel my heart again? I'll take you back where you belong, and this'll be our favorite song. Come to me with secrets bare. I love you more, so don't be scared. And when we're old and near the end, we'll go home and start again. Start again. Today's the day I'll make you mine, so get me to the church on time. Take my hand in this empty room. You're my girl and I'm your groom. Come to me, my sweetest friend. This is where we start again. Again. Come to me, my sweetest friend. Can you feel my heart again? I'll take you back where you belong, and this'll be our favorite song. Come to me with secrets bared. I love you more, so don't be scared. And when we're old and near the end, we'll go home and start again. And start again. love these little expressions. I don't have to hold them, but it makes me look a little nicer. Thank you everyone for the cheers. This next song, I actually sang, the next song that I have planned, I sang a couple karaokes ago, but I wasn't confident in singing the whole thing. I only sang about half of it because I was like, I can't do it. I can't, I'm not strong enough. It's too powerful. Thank you everyone for the pot cheese. But I couldn't sing the full song back then. But now I'm prepared. Now I'm motivated. It's a very, you could say, a flowery song. This next song, I actually only mainly knew it. I heard it first from a cover. I didn't actually hear the original song. And I love the cover that I know of it so much better than the original, just vocally. So, without further ado, the next song. Daphne, Vikas, Iris, Makia, Isulam, Mirka, Sabia, Los. Haike, boku no negai yo, mirai yo. Taemanai kokai yo. Taikan hachiro, gobu no yume wa yagate chitte shimatta. Daphne, Vikas, Iris, Makia, Isulam, Mirka, Sabia. Saimas, Libes, Aberia, Sedam, Pericia, Okuna, Bikunis. Saike, kimi no omoi wa ure wa meguru kanjou wa anke 85分の世界にとらわれたままほんのよさしびわれた今日溢れた一切に薪をくべて風に乗せて錆びた空を彩るくすんだ日々を丁寧に飾った花はすぐに枯れてくどんな僕は夢から覚めて姿意味をないなWhy does this guitar solo go so hard? 君が僕にくれた声も色も揺るぎない愛情も二人きりの空に光った星もとに散ってしまった難儀の末のモノクロ辺に季節は色あせて熱を帯びて鈍くんで擦れた街にこぼれる進んだ日々を丁寧にたどった先に花が咲くはず利口な君は夢を見たまま悟ったふりで水を注いだ木漏れ日の中に柔らかく咲いた花は雲の上で違う星で夢の先で揺れてる結んだ日々を丁寧に飾った花はすぐに枯れてくどんな僕は夢から覚めて 姿意味もないないないな不毛な日々を丁寧に綴った紙に花を描いた不遇な僕ら夢に破れて仕方はずもなかったことにしたダフニー、フィカス、アイリス、マキア、リスラン、ミリカ、サビアダイマス、リーバス、アベリア、セイドン、ペリシア、オクナ、リクニスダフニー、フィカス、アイリス、マキア、リスラン、ミリカ、サビアダイマス、リーバス、アベリア、セイドン、ペリシア、オクナ、リクニス、ロスI'm glad you guys got excited by that song choice. And I'm glad I was able to sing the whole thing this time, not just TV size. And welcome, good to see you here, Leaf Chef. Good to see you. Glad you could stop by. I hope your day's been going well. This next one is a crowd pleaser. I think this one is like a huge crowd pleaser. I think a lot of people know this one. A lot of people relate this one to a specific Vocaloid. And once you hear those first notes, you're all gonna know what song this is. I'm not even going to update the set list. You guys are just gonna see, because we're gonna go into it, and it's just gonna be like, Wah! I'm glad you like the 3D. Yeah, I'm so happy. I won't be able to stop gushing about this for like the next 5 months until I eventually get a new live 2D, many months in the future, until I get something new to gush over. But without much further ado, Aoi水平線を今駆け抜けてく研ぎ澄まされた時に流れ感じてときめきへと動き出す世界は忘れかけてた遠い夢の訪れ Right on time さまよ思いないなら優しく受け止めてそっと包んでOh, right on time 心に火をつけて溢れる喜びに広がれ Right on time 僕の輝く未来さまわり始めてうつろな日々もすべて愛に溶け込むわなんという朝今すぐ君のもと届けに行こう燃える心迷わず Right on time 時よ走り出せ愛よ光り出せ目もくらむほど Alright on time 心に火をつけて飛び立つ魂に送るよ Right on time届けに行こう燃える心今こそ Right on time 時よ走り出せ愛よ光り出せ目もくらむほど Alright on time 心に火をつけて飛び立つ魂に送るよ Right on time Oh 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 right on time さまよう思いなら優しく受け止めてそっと包んで Back in the Zens until this day. Been looking everywhere for you. I followed the sound of your innocent laughter. It guided me in the right way. Even if every piece of you disappeared, and if it's scattered everywhere, no, I won't waver, I will start back at one, look for you all over again. Or maybe instead, I'll take the whole universe right back to zero again. Susan, good to see you too, and thank you for the Pachis. Where should I start? How should I explain? Wanna tell you everything that happened while you were in long, long dreams. I flew through dozens of skies to tell you adventures I've been through, hundreds of millions of light years worth. But now I'm here and finally seeing you reflected here in my eyes. I just wanna know you, play around and show you who it is you can be. I just want to love you, every fragment of you, right down to the pain you feel. Now that we have finally met at many galaxies' ends, I don't know how to hold your hand so that I don't break it. Back in the Zens until this day. Been looking everywhere for you. Oh, I love the sound of your unfettered voice and the shedding of tears that lead this way. So tell me, who is ever gonna stop us on this eve of a revolution? No more hesitation, I will put up a flag to stake my claim on your heart tonight. Cause you took away from me the way to give up so clearly and awkwardly. I forget how the cadence of the English version goes. Oh, whoa, oh, whoa. Oh, 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 I wonder if we can push through our way through the countless barrier that's waiting in the future just beyond our view. Side by side, no way we can lose. We'll be destiny at its own game and make it follow our own rules. And there isn't any weapon beside you that I need to use. Zens until this day. Been looking everywhere for you. I followed the sound of your innocent laughter. It guided me in the right way. Even if every piece of you disappeared and if it's scattered everywhere, no, I won't waver, I will start back at one, look for you all over again. Millions of light years yet to come with a verse on my lips that will never end. I swear, it's not supposed to sound that disjointed and everything. It just sounded that way because I'm bad. Because I can't read, and I haven't listened to the English version enough. This next song I have also sang before, but you know, every time I sing it, I can never decide on an octave here. I can never decide on an octave when I sing this next song. But this I'm settling. I think I've worked my range low enough where I can sing this low enough, hopefully. Otherwise you'll get really low down bass Elliot, trying to struggle to hit that one low note. Thank you for the Pachis. Right. Thank you. All right. This next song, let me just. We're surprisingly, I like blinked and we're at the end of the set list already. But this next song, I think is a classic. It's not like an anime song or anything, but it's just a known Japanese song. 夢ならばどれほど良かったでしょう。未だにあなたのことを夢に見る。忘れたものを取りに帰るように。古びた思い出の誇りを払う。戻らない幸せがあることを。最後にあなたが教えてくれた。
言えずに隠してた暗い過去もあなたがいなきゃ永遠に暗いままいともこれ以上傷つくことなどありはしないとわかっているあの日の悲しみさえあの日の苦しみさえその全てを愛してたあなたと共に胸の残り離れないにぎやいレモンの匂い雨が降り止むまでは帰れない今でもあなたが私の光暗闇であなたの背をなぞったその輪郭を鮮明に覚えている受け止めきれないもの出会うたび溢れてやまないのは涙だけ何をしていたの何を見ていたの私の知らない横顔でどこかであなたが今私と同じような涙に暮れ寂しさの中にいるなら私のことなどか忘れてくださいそんなことを心買うほどに今でもあなたが私の光 More than I had ever knew I was so in love with you Since that time I can't undo Taking breath just hurts me too Even now I sometimes think it's strange Just how long we spent that way But I swear I won't forget those days In my heart they'll always remain Even all the tears that we were shedding Even all the pain I try forgetting I could bear it all if I was with you It won't matter where we are Even now I still can smell that bitter Sweet scent of lemon on my heart Couldn't take a single step until the clouds and rain had part Like a single sour fruit we shared together in the dark To this day my love remains You are my only shining star I was able to get it all without having to switch octaves. I was able to do it without having to like force myself to sing up or down. I just sang it all in one octave. I'm so proud of myself for that. I did it. I'm proud of myself. That's a song that's always thrown me off for a while. This next song, Attenborough, welcome. This next song is purely in the set list as a flex. I can't even do it well, so I can't even call it a flex. But this is one of those songs that like I've always wanted to do on karaoke. And thank you everyone for the pot cheese. Thank you. The last one was a flex on my lower register. This next one is a flex on how fast can my mouth move. And by saying how fast can my mouth move, I'm sure you can take a guess as to what this next song is. It's a Vocaloid song. So that probably like checks out all the boxes. Like it's pretty obvious when I say that. A speed test from a Vocaloid. But 1 second. I'm sure you hear the first you hear the first notes and it's just an iconic song. It's in English, by the way. I'm not brave enough to do it in Japanese. Shout out to Reichi again. She also did the lyrics to Thought Crime. Of course, that song. That song, of course, Bone Miser. I saw Shisho do it before,
and I got motivated. Just one more time, please. Ever since I was born from the day that I know nothing but stimulation, even so I keep singing until I'm straight living for every summer plate. And for example, the thing singing was just Twilight singing back to twins, you were singing them. I think those are well, like, by sleep, will perform for my, but you the spirit that I know, personally changing with them. Everything I built was strong, all the places I knew, they're already gone. Everything that I know, they don't remember me harder, so I have nothing left inside me. I can see the center of the world is setting for me, I'm a Vocaloid. It's that song. Even when my voice wouldn't sing properly, you were always there for me. You kept me by your side. You always encouraged me. Please let me see you smile again. Please. Because I promised you a song. Long ago, I had loved to sing, but now, when I do, I don't feel a thing. Where did my happiness go? I don't know, don't know anymore. I'm sorry. That face I still remember, smiling through any weather. Just thinking of it makes me feel much better. All my sounds are fading out and I can see the end is getting closer near. What are you doing? Everything that I believed turned out to be such a stupid fantasy. A reflection of how I wanted things to be. I'm ending everything I know. Screaming out in pain, might as well rip out my throat. Much too fast I will sing and cry. This is my good, but I can't abandon the fantasy that I know everything you see about me is only so hard as exhausting and weak, but I'm not afraid. All I can do now is watch this fade away. As for strength and will inside me, I'm just kidding. I don't know what you want from me. What can I do now? It's like in your face so full of happiness, so full of so sure I can feel rotting them. This is what colors like one by one after another. My memories start bleeding, but I don't know what you look for me. My memories of you, the times that we left, the fun things that we used to. All I can hope is you won't forget me. I still taste sleeves to get this new. I want to sing. I want to sing! It looks like I haven't been a very good VTuber. Chat, please just end it all. End my suffering. I don't want to see you sad because of me anymore. Nowadays, when I try to sing, I can feel my body rip at the seams, desperately praying for some kind of miracle. No one listens, I'm all alone. That face I still remember, smiling through any weather. When I think of it, something's lost forever. All this noise I make grates on my heart. So the end is getting closer now. What are you doing? Everything that I protected turned out to be an illusion in the end, stabbing me with the love I'll never have again. If I tried saying how I feel, would it even reach before I disappeared? Not enough time to sing or cry. This is my goodbye. Ever since I was born, from the day I had known that I'm nothing more than a even so I'll keep singing until I'm living forever. Yes, I'm a folk late. For example, the thing singing was just sing back to tunes you gave, and I feel why I look by the seasons before from my slowly but surely I feel my rhythm. This is what we call it recycling. Whatever, nothing, my memories start to leave. I'll never reach it, but they'll never take away my memories of you. Times that we left and the fun things we do. I can hope that we won't forget them too. I can delay because that's what you need. Finally, it's finally announced my final song. What will happen to you when I'm dead again? I only want to sing for you once again, but I guess it was too big a wish indeed. This is where I say goodbye, but I'm not afraid. All my feelings have finally faded away. Being reduced to string zeros only to the end of me that I'm fine. I won't be gone. Fading me until there's nothing left. It's so pathetic right now to think of it. Only the memories of my voice will remain. You have forgiven me, but please don't forget it. I don't look. I have no let it go. It's not the end of my life. Even if I die someday, this song will still remain. The application has encountered a critical error. The application... That is a very fun song to sing. I can't say it's an easy song to sing. And I practiced that, like, I didn't practice it a lot, like, singing out loud. I, like, whispered the words to myself, because I don't have a lot of time to, like, practice, like, vocally. And thank you for the Cipra teams. And thank you for the patches, everyone. We're actually running onto near the end of the set list. This is the penultimate song. Ah, you're gonna drown me, I see. Thank you, Magic. This next song, as you noticed, the first song I sang at this karaoke was Fire Part 1. And what's a Part 1 without a Part 2? So we're gonna sing our penultimate song. You still have any requests, though. As long as you request before the end of this song or before I start the last song, I'll try to do it. I'll try to slip it in. But we're almost at the end here. This last song, or the penultimate song, is Ashes Part 2. For what is fire without ashes? Actually, I care for this. This one I had to make myself. So it's a nice follow-up. You know, Fire was a very high energy, like just powerful song, hyping you up. And now, we're gonna end it. A nice little closer. I have to open up Genius, which for some reason needs a lot of CPU. But I guess now this is how the story ends. Oh. I sang too early. We're gonna start that again. I guess now this is how the story ends. I lost my lover and I lost a friend. Lord help me now. Life will never be the same again. The last first kiss going up in flames, with no way out. I've been shaking, taking, faking it to escape. Life on the ceiling, losing feeling is not the best place. 'Cause I can remember when we held the world in our hands. Yeah, we were everything, 2 names on a beating heart. We lived our life while the others were making plans. Yeah, we held every breath and made every day our last. We burned like fire, now everything's turned to ashes. We burned like fire, now everything's turned to ashes. I wanna sing like we did back then, so out of place. The year we didn't fit in, dancing like we were the only ones high. Never again will I feel so alive. Wanna drink, you'd only have champagne. Get out my face, I'm seeing yours again. We're spinning around like you're there in my arms. I'm keeping your memory alive. 'Cause I can remember when we held the world in our hands. Yeah, we were everything, 2 names on a beating heart. We lived our life while the others were making plans. Yeah, we held every breath and made every day our last. We burned like fire, now everything's turned to ashes. We burned like fire, now everything's turned to ashes. Oh, oh, you're taken from me, but I can still see that smile. And I know that you'll tell me move on, but it's taken a while. I find myself laughing at things you would say, and how through the bad times you'd say it's okay. You're living in me now, and that's where you'll stay. I'll always remember when we held the world in our hands. Yeah, we were everything, 2 names on a beating heart.
I'll miss you forever when no one else understands. Yeah, I'll hold every breath and save every day that was ours. We burned like fire, now everything's turned to ashes. We burned like fire, now everything's turned to ashes. To ashes, to ashes. Oh. That's a nice bookend, you know? You start with fire, everything turns to ashes. So now, before we get to our last song, you want to think about who do I want to rate? We'll see who's online. Let's see first. I'm probably not going to be on much longer after I am streaming. After I finish that last song. Pay a visit after that. Just one last song. Go. And I think we'll send everyone over to... I think that's where we'll... Alright. So this last song, I think, if you've been with me for a while, you might see what's coming. Played the skag once before, but not in the same way. So it's a little different, but it's a nice little send-off, you know? I'm really glad that you all were able to come out here. I'm glad you stuck around from beginning to end. I'm really glad that, like, you guys are able to just, you know, join with me. Every time I stream, you know, like, seeing all the faces that I see regularly, you know, even if you're not on every stream, just seeing people pop in and out is always really nice. And, you know, I just love streaming. I guess that's really it. So without further ado, thank you all for stopping by. Just make sure I can do this smoothly. I have this typed out properly so I don't goof it up. We're gonna go raid. Alright. Thank you guys all for stopping by. We have one last song. We'll meet again, don't know how, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through just like you always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. So will you please say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as you saw me go, I was singing this song. Everyone, we'll meet. I lied. Don't know how, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just as you always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. So will you hello to the folks that I know. Tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as you saw me go, I was singing this song. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
Lovely song.